I'm Macie if you haven't met me before. I've been teaching at One Love just a few times with Jillian, and I'm excited to share my practice with you again today. This is Honey Bear. She'll probably be making a few appearances. So we'll go ahead and get started. Come into a child's pose whenever you're ready. Just start to take a few deep breaths here. Let go of whatever's bothering you, letting go of your day. Maybe it's the beginning of the day and you're just excited to get it started. So as you breathe in through the back, lifting it up towards the sky. And exhale, push out all the air, pulling navel into spine. Taking 3 more just like that. 2. 1 more. And let it go. Inhale, come forward into your melting heart pose. So hips stack over the knees, arms stretch forward, and you can bring your chin or your forehead down to the mat. And again, continuing to breathe as you feel the stretch in your shoulders. Again, 3 deep breaths here. 2. 1 more big breath. Next breath in, slowly start to walk your hands underneath your shoulders, hips continue to stack over the knees, tabletop position. Keeping the eyes closed here, feeling into the body. So as you breathe in, gently lift the tailbone up and lift the gaze. So nothing too dramatic here. As you exhale, pull navel into spine, as you gently round, tucking chin to chest. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, rounding down. Take 3 more at your own pace. Start to get bigger, more dramatic with these movements. Really arcing the head back and arcing the back. As you exhale, really round, separate the shoulder blades, feel that stretch. 2 more here. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, rounding. Last one. Coming back to that neutral spine, tabletop. Left hand plants in front of your face. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Twist and look up at the right thumb. As you exhale, thread the right arm behind the left. Lower down. Tap your right ear to the mat. Inhale, push back up. Reach up. Twist. Look up. Exhale, thread. Tap. 1 more like this. Inhale, lift up. Twist. Exhale, thread. This time we stay. Stretching the left arm in front of you or bringing it to the small of your back. Breathe. Option to stay right where you are. Stretch the left toes behind you, either leaving them on the mat or lifting it up to hip height if you can find that balance. Hold for 3, 2, 1. If that left leg is lifted, slowly bring it down. Unwind the top arm. Plant it into the mat. Find that twist 1 more time, looking up towards the sky. Exhale, right hand comes down to the mat. 1 round of cat-cow. Inhale to lift the gaze, lift the tailbone. Exhale to round. Back to center. Right hand comes in front of the face. Left arm up towards the sky. We twist. Same thing here. Exhale, thread left arm behind the right. Tap the left ear down. Inhale, push up, reach up, and twist. Exhale, thread. 1 more time here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread, and we stay. Same option as the other side. Right hand comes forward or to the small of the back. Stay here if you tried on the other side. Right toes extend behind you. They can stay on the mat or lift it up to hip height, engaging the core. We hold for 3, 2, 1. Right leg goes down first, then unwind the top arm, plant the hand into the mat. Find that twist 1 last time here. And then exhale, left hand goes down to the mat. 1 last round of cat and cow. Inhale to look up. Exhale to round. Inhale, come back through center. Tuck the toes, lift the knees. Down dog. Hips are high. Heels draw down to the mat. Legs straighten out. Chest pulses towards the thighs. Push the mat away with the hands and the head hangs heavy. Find movement here, or if stillness works better, stay right where you are. Allow me in stillness. Shaking the head, yes. Shaking it, no. And yes, once again, releasing the neck. We'll inhale, lift high to the balls of the feet. Exhale, lower the heels down. 2 more like that. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to lower down. Last one here. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, we lower down. Right leg reaches up to the sky. Reach it long. Hips are square. Flex the toes towards the mat. As you exhale, round, tap knee to nose. Curl in, high plank. Inhale to lift, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale to lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the right foot in between the hands. Left foot follows. Forward fold, tap the mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, rise up to standing. Palms reach overhead. Look up at the thumbs. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale to breathe up. Exhale, flat back, fold you down. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, you fold. Hands plant. Left foot goes to the back of the mat. Right foot follows. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg reaches high to the sky. Hips are square, toes dialing down. Exhale, draw your left knee to your nose. Inhale to lift it up. Exhale, knee to nose, high plank. Inhale, lift it up. Last one, knee to nose. Step the left foot through. Right foot comes forward to meet it. Forward fold, tap the mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, rise to standing. Arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale to reach high. Exhale, you fold, flat back. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Right foot goes to the back of the mat. Left foot follows. Downward facing dog. Big breath in through the nose. Take a cleansing open mouth exhale. One more like that. Inhaling through the nose. Open mouth exhale. Hands walk back to meet the feet. Ragdoll, back of your mat. Bend the knees, grab for opposite elbows. Head hangs heavy here. Finding even distribution of your weight in between your feet. Chest is touching the thighs. And you just hang. Option to stay right as you are, or start to sway side to side or forward to back, whatever feels good. And then we'll all meet back in center. Keep this grip of the elbows. Keep your knees bent, and we're going to slowly rise up to standing, stacking each vertebrae on top of each other. Head is the last thing to come up. Once you do get to the top, this box shape comes over your head, keeping the grip with the opposite elbows. And start to tick-tock side to side. Doesn't matter which side you start on. Just rocking back and forth, feeling the stretch in the side body. Keeping the core engaged here. And then we'll all land on the right side, using your right hand to pull the left elbow down. Again, keep the core engaged. If the neck allows for it, looking up at the ceiling, or just looking straight ahead. As we breathe in, come back into center. Exhale, drop over to the left. Same thing. So the left arm pulls down the right elbow. Breathing in, breathing out. So this time we're going to drop the right shoulder, hinge at the hips, and roll down to that fold. As you breathe in, the left shoulder opens up and you rise back up to standing. So taking this motion a few times, keeping a nice gentle bend in the knees, feeling free here, and Just moving as your body is allowing you to. Next time you come up to the center, take a pause. And then drop to the right. Take it to the opposite direction. So opening up on the right shoulder, lifting up. Lowering the left shoulder, folding down. Let's say 2 more here. Last one. Slowly rise back up to standing. Release the grip, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale with a flat back, you fold all the way down. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Walk the hands back up to that high plank. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high to the sky. As you exhale, draw it through in between the hands, crescent lunge. Staying high on the ball of the back foot. Right knee stacks on top of the ankle, and you reach the arms nice and high. 4 breaths here. Maybe challenging yourself by closing the eyes. Last breath in. Breath out. Hands come to your heart, taking a twist to the right. Left elbow comes to the right knee. Thumbs come to heart center, and you look over the right shoulder. Breathing in. Breathing out. Slowly come back to center, reaching arms high to the sky. Exhale, you fold. Hands come down to the mat. Left foot hops forward to meet the right, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, rise for chair pose. Knees are bent, hips are low, belly is engaged, chest is lifting up, and fingers lift high. Now, if that's too much, bringing hands to heart center is perfectly okay. 3 breaths in and out. Keeping the belly tight. Sitting the hips just a little bit lower. And exhale, fold down, hands to the mat, straighten out the legs. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, we fold. Right foot goes to the back of the mat. Crescent lunge on the left side. Inhale, we rise up. Arms reach high. Same setup as the other side. 4 breaths. Last breath here. And hands come to heart center. Find your twist over to the left. Right elbow hooks the left knee. Looking over the left shoulder. We take a breath in. And a breath out. Inhale, rise back up to center, arms reach high. Exhale, hands come down, framing the left foot. Left foot steps back. Downward facing dog. Taking an inhale, rolling into high plank. Exhale, drop all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra, lifting the chest. Exhale, you fold. 2 more. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale to fold. Last one. Lifting high. Exhale to fold. Now making your way back to down dog. So either pressing up to a high plank or pressing back to child's pose. So we'll inhale, lift up. Exhale, press back. Inhale, the right leg or the left leg reaches high to the sky. Exhale, draw it through in between the hands. Crescent lunge, lunge again. Reaching the arms high. Hands come to the heart. Twist to the left. Now this time looking down at the left toes. Engage the core. Pour all the way into the left leg as the right leg slowly hops up. Chair pose with a twist. And we'll go back to our crescent lunge. So right heel kicks in towards the glute. Gently step it back. Crescent lunge twist. Let's do 2 more. So find that slow controlled movement. Find a gaze. Last one here. We'll all meet back in that seated chair twist. Stay here for an extra breath. Option to open up the arms or stay right as you are. If the arms open up, bring the hands back to heart center. Twist back to center and reach up. Arms reach high. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale to lengthen, lift halfway. Exhale, you fold. Plant the hands. Left foot goes to the back of the mat. Crescent lunge, right side. Inhale, reach the arms high. Hands come to the heart. Twist to the right. You've been here before, you know the pose. Look down at the right big toe. Start to pour all the way into the right foot and gently step the left foot up to meet the right. Seated chair twist. You may even have a hurdle to jump over to get from side to side. Let's take one more. Meeting in that seated chair twist. Again, we stay for an extra breath. Open up the arms if you choose. And bring everything back to center. Straighten out the legs, reach the arms high. Exhale, we fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold, compress. Plant the hands. Step or jump to the back of your mat. Once again, we'll lower all the way down to the belly. This time interlacing all 10 fingers at the low back. Legs glue together. Inhale, stretch the fingertips behind you. Lift the chest. Breathe. One more breath. And lower down. Keep the clasp of the hands. Do that one more time, this time lifting both the chest and the legs. So we'll inhale, lift everything off the mat. Pull the arms back. Neck stays neutral. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Hands come underneath the shoulders, making our way back to down dog. So again, pushing up through the high plank or pressing back to child's pose. So we'll inhale, lift up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, the right leg reaches high. Exhale, step it through, crescent lunge. Inhale, reach the arms high. One more time, we'll take this twist. So hands come to heart center. Twist over to the right. All right. So pouring all the weight into the right foot this time. Taking a balancing pose. So you may want to walk the back foot up just a little bit. Pouring all the weight, looking down, reaching the back toes up. So this is standing warrior 3 in the legs and a twist in the arms. Keep that back foot flexed. Keep the gaze at one point. Breathe. And if you fall, just come right back into it. We're here for one more breath. And we'll gently meet back in that crescent lunge. And then come back up to standing. Hands lower down. Straighten out the right leg. Fold for pyramid pose. Let the head hang heavy. Stretching out the back of the leg, giving yourself a little bit of a break. One more breath here. And bending back into the right leg. Step the left foot forward to meet it. Forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise to standing, arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart. Taking a standing back bend. Hands come to the small of the back, fingertips face down, elbows and shoulder blades pulled together. Push the hips forward as the chest lifts high and the head drops back. Using the support of the hands to make sure that we're using this back bend in our upper back. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to center. Reach the arms high, cleansing breath in. Exhale, fold down, flat back. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, you fold. Hands plant. Step or hop to the back of your mat. We'll take a chaturanga. So you're in your high plank. Exhale, come to low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Left leg reaches high. Exhale, step it through in between the hands. One last time, crescent lunge here. Arms reach up. Hands come to the heart. Twist over to the left. You know where you're going. Look down at the left big toe. Maybe hopping that back foot in slightly to help with your balance. Pouring all the weight into this left foot. Shift the weight so much forward that the right leg just hops off the mat. Again, it's that standing warrior 3 with a twist in the upper body. Keep the back toes flexed. Try and keep it up at hip height. One last breath. And gently lower down back to your crescent lunge. Arms reach back up. Exhale, fold. Straighten out the left leg. Fold. Release here. Two more breaths. Last breath in. And breath out. Then back into the left leg. Step the right foot forward to meet the left forward fold. Top of the mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, rise up to standing, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to your heart. And releasing all 10 fingers of the low back. Walk the hands down the backs of the legs. Shoulder blades press together. Head drops back. Back bend here. Now keep the heels of the hands together as you pull them farther down the backs of the legs. One more breath. Keep this clasp of the hands. Slight bend in the knees as you fold forward, and the shoulders and the hands rinse up and over. Breathe. Maybe you find a sway here. Maybe you find a towel or a strap to help you with this clasp. Maybe you stay right here. One more breath. And we'll release this. Hands come down to the mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Step or jump to the back of your mat. Vinyasa as you exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg reaches high. As you exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Warrior 2. Back foot is at a 90-degree angle. Arms parallel to the mat. 3 breaths. Last breath here. Flip the front palm, reach it forward, reach it back. Peaceful warrior. Exhale, we'll swim it forward. So left hand reaches forward, right arm reaches back, chest hovers over the right thigh. Use the core, windmill it back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, swim it forward. Left arm forward, right arm back, hover. Inhale, reach it up and back, last one. Exhale, swim it forward. Left hand comes to the inside of the right foot. Come onto the ball of the back foot and reach the right arm up to the sky. Crescent lunge twist. And then taking Vishnu's couch. So the right toes point to the right side. Come onto the outer edge of the left foot. Hips are high. We breathe in. Exhale, lower the hips. Stretch the right arm back. Inhale, reach up. Reach the right arm up and over. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift the hips, reach up and over. Exhale to lower. Inhale, come back to center. Twist back. Right hand comes to the inside of the right foot. Left foot hops forward to meet it. Malasana squat. Hips are low and hands are at the heart. Let's take 2 breaths here. Cleansing exhales to catch our breath again. So inhale, breathe through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. One more, inhaling through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Find some stillness. Reach the right arm in front of the right leg. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. Stay here. We'll have another opportunity to do this later. Come back to center. Other side. Left arm in front of the left leg, right arm up towards the sky, look up. Come back to center. Hands to the mat, hips lift high. Toe wheel the feet together to touch. Inhale to lengthen, lift halfway. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, rise up to standing, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Draw the right knee in towards the chest. Interlace all 10 fingers below the kneecap. And just pull the right knee in towards the chest. Rotate your ankle clockwise. And counterclockwise. Lower the knee down to hip height. Right hand comes to the inside of the right knee. Left hand comes to the left hip, or it stretches out to the left. We'll inhale, open up the right hip. Keeping the right toes flexed, protecting the knee. Work on that outer hip here. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Standing figure 4. Right ankle crosses over the left thigh. Hands can come to the heart, or gently place one hand right above the knee and the other hand on top of the ankle. Option is stay right here, standing up. Or if you feel that you are stretched out enough, you can fold down, bringing the hands to the mat or to blocks. Let the head hang heavy. 3 breaths here. Again, stretching out that outer part of the hip. And making our way into standing split. So if you fold it down, try and just slide the right foot back behind you. We'll all meet there. So both hands are on the mat. Right toes extend up towards the sky. And you try and straighten out that left leg as much as possible. Maybe one hand comes behind the left leg. Let the head hang heavy here. 1 more breath. Releasing down into warrior 2 on the left side. So release the left hand. Back foot comes all the way to the back of the mat, parallel to the back of the mat. Inhale, open up the arms. Warrior 2. 3 breaths. Flipping the left arm, the left palm, reach it forward. Reach it back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, we'll swim it forward. Left arm back, right arm forward. Chest hovers. Inhale, reach it up. Reach it back, peaceful. Exhale, swim it forward. Inhale, reach it up and back. Swim it forward. Right hand comes to the inside of the left foot. Come onto the ball of the back foot. Left arm reaches high. Crescent lunge twist. And then taking our Vishnu's couch. So left toes reach out towards the left side. Come onto the ninth edge of the right foot. Lift the hips high, breathe in. Exhale, lower the hips. Stretch the left arm behind you. Inhale, reach it up and overhead. Exhale, lower the hips, stretch the left arm back. 1 more, inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, reach it back. Left hand comes to the inside of the left foot. Toe heel the left foot to the outer edge of the mat. Malasana squat once again. Right foot steps forward, hips lower, hands to the heart. 1 more time, let's take 2 cleansing exhales. So breathing in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. 1 more time. Coming back to center. Right arm stretches in front of the right leg. 1 more time, left arm up towards the sky. So this time, option to take a bind or stay right where you are if you're comfortable. The right arm's gonna wrap in front of the right shin. Start to twist the arm. Bring the left hand behind the back, clasp the hands. Great place for a strap or a towel if you have one near. And if you have this clasp, look over the left shoulder. Breathe. Now we'll slowly release and unwind and go towards the left side. So left arm stretches in front of the left leg. Right arm reaches up towards the sky and twist. Stay here, or find that bind once again, bringing the hands right behind the left hip. Looking up and over the right shoulder. Breathe. And we'll slowly unwind. Hands come down to the mat. Hips lift high. Toe heel the feet together to touch. Inhale, breathing in. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, rise up to standing, arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Left knee comes in towards the chest. Interlace all 10 fingers below the kneecap. Pull the leg in. Rotate the ankle. Go one way and the opposite. Knee comes back down to hip height. Left hand to the inside of the left leg. Right hand to the hip or stretch it out towards the right. We'll open up the left leg towards the right. So keeping that 90-degree angle in the leg, toes are flexed. Breathe. Slowly come back to center. Find your figure four. Left ankle crosses over the right thigh. Again, hands to get heart center. One hand on just above the knee and one hand on the heel. Or if it's available, folding all the way down. Wherever you're at, keep your left toes flexed. Protect your knee. Now we'll find our way into our standing split. So slide the left leg down and behind you all the way up to the sky. Left toes reach high, right leg straightens out. If you did so on the other side, right hand comes behind the right calf. Giving yourself a little bit extra support to pull yourself down. One more breath. Warrior two to the back of your mat. Left foot at a 90-degree angle. Open up the arms. We'll straighten out the right leg. Flip the right palm, reach forward. Reach it back, finding peaceful triangle. Inhale back to center. Reach the right fingertips forward, finding your triangle pose. So reach as far as you can, and then hinge. Right fingertips come to the mat, a block or your shin, and left arm reaches up towards the sky. And from here, we'll bring the left hand to the small of the back. Look over the left shoulder and just think about pulling the left shoulder even farther back here. Reach the left arm back up. Bend back into the right knee. We'll reach up and back, finding your peaceful warrior. And exhale, side angle stretch. From here, coming into our bind. So that left hand's gonna come back to the small of your back. You can stay right here for your half bind, or you can reach the right arm underneath the right thigh, clasp the hands. Now, once you have this clasp, bring the hands underneath the thigh more to lift the left shoulder and lift the chest. Look up towards the ceiling if the neck allows, or down towards the right big toe. Now, even if you're in your half bind, we're gonna come back into that triangle pose. So keep the clasp, but just straighten out the right leg. I always find I like to look down at my big toe in this pose more, but we're all different. Try what works best for you. All right, so bending back into the right knee, keep your clasp or your half bind. The left foot's gonna hop forward. We're gonna try that balance one more time. So pouring all the way into your right foot, look down at the mat. Start to lift the left leg up, coming into sort of a half moon with this bind. Now, if it's too tricky, you can bring that right hand in front of the right leg and find your warrior three this way, keeping that hand behind the back. If it's available, look up towards the sky. One more breath here. And we'll all release this bind. Somehow make your way into a forward fold at the top of your mat. Doesn't matter how we get there. Just as long as we all meet at the top of our mat, folding down. Inhale to lengthen, lift halfway. Exhale, we fold. One more time like that. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, we fold. Bring the left hand to the left hip. Squeeze it in. Two-piece fingers, grab the right big toe. So two options here. We're gonna come up with a straight leg or keep the knee bent. I will show the straight leg option. So we'll slowly start to pour all the way into the left foot, regardless of which option you're taking. Start to straighten that left leg as much as you can, but have a micro bend. And slowly, as you inhale, that right leg stays straight, or it can bend, or rise all the way up to standing. Once you get there, plug the right shoulder back into its socket. Pull the right hip back into its socket. Stay right where you're at, or we'll open up. Now, if you're in that bent knee option, bring the hand up to the inside of the knee and open up that way. All opening the left arm over to the left. Challenge your balance by looking at the left thumb. Slowly come back to center, release the grip, finding Tadasana. Right foot lowers down, close the eyes. Ground down through both feet. Soft bend in the knees. Squeeze the glutes slightly. Lower belly is pulled in. Chest is lifted high and shoulders are lowered down. Head is neutral. Fingers are sparked with energy here as we breathe. Reclaiming our breath. Reclaiming our practice. 2 more breaths here. One more breath. Inhale, slowly lift the arms up to the sky. Blink the eyes open, breathe in. Exhale, fold all the way down, release. Inhale to lengthen halfway. Slowly make your way back to a down dog. Option for a vinyasa if you choose, or simply just press back, find your downward facing dog. We'll all meet there. Inhale, the left leg's gonna reach high to the sky. Step it through, warrior 2. Opening up the arms. Straighten out the left leg. Reach the left hand forward, and then reach it back, finding your peaceful triangle. And come forward. Left fingertips reach, reach, and reach. Coming into your triangle pose. Notice that one side will feel very different from the other. So maybe the other side you were able to get down to the mat, but this side you feel a little bit more stiff. Meeting yourself where you are today. Core stays engaged. Continue to breathe. One more breath. And we'll bend back into the left knee. Use the core, bring yourself back up and find your peaceful warrior. Side angle stretch. Left hand comes down to the mat. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Look up at the thumb. Right hand comes to the small of the back. Open up the chest. So we stay here in this half bind, or if you did so on the other side, find that full bind. Once you clasp the hands, pull the grip of the hands underneath the thigh to open up the chest and the shoulder. Look up if the neck allows, or look down if that feels better. And wherever you're at, we'll work to start to straighten that left leg as much as you can. Now for some of us, that might not be very straight. That's okay, as long as you're feeling the stretch. All right, so bending back into that left knee. Keep the clasp, whether it's the full bind or the half bind, making our way into that bound half moon. So first start by stepping that back foot forward slightly. If you're in the half bind, maybe you work to reach the hand in front of the left foot and then reaching up from there. Now, if you have that full bind, stay right as you are. Start to open up the hips and the chest as you rise up. Look down or challenge your balance by looking up towards the ceiling. One more breath. If you have the bind, we'll unwind, and again, make your way back up to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold all the way down. One more just like that. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, you fold. Same thing, left side. Right hand comes to the right hip, snug it in there. Two-piece fingers of the left hand, grip the left big toe. Start to pour all your weight into that right leg. Straighten out as much as you can, but keep a micro bend. It'll help you lift the leg up. Now, straight leg or bent leg option. Start to plug the left hip in towards the socket. Again, bend it or keep it straight as you lift all the way up, engaging the core. You may wobble and fall. It's okay, just meet us back where we are. Plug the left shoulder into the socket. Stay here and open up the leg with it straight, or bend the knee, bring the left hand to the left knee, and open up that way. We'll all open out the right arm and try looking out towards the right thumb. Breathe. Slowly come back to center. Release everything down. Tadasana one more time. 3 breaths here. Last one. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, blink the eyes open. Exhale, fold and compress, let it go. Inhale to lengthen halfway. Plant the hands, travel back to the mat. Take a vinyasa if you choose. Modify or find downward facing dog. We'll all meet back there. Let's take 2 extra breaths here in our downward facing dog. Last one. Slowly start to walk the feet up to meet the hands. Once you get to the top, we'll find gorilla. Right hand comes underneath the right foot. Toes come to the crease of the wrist. Left hand comes underneath the left foot. Again, toes to the crease of the wrist. And start to wiggle your toes. Getting a little bit of a massage in the wrists. Let the head hang heavy. Knees and elbows are bent here. Maybe start to play with shifting the weight into the balls of the feet. Maybe the heels lift off the mat. 2 more breaths here. Last breath in. And breath out. Release the hands, bring them out in front of you. Go ahead and have a seat. We'll stretch the legs out in front of us, toes flex back towards the face. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold, grab for the feet, the ankles or the calves, and round down. Take a breath in, look past the toes. Exhale, tuck chin to chest and round. One more like that. Inhale, look up past the toes. Exhale, round. So staying low here in the upper body, we're just going to release the grip and reach the fingertips forward. Inhale, slowly come back up into seated. Reach the arms overhead. And exhale, start to round the back and lower all the way down as chin tucks into chest. Lift the arms overhead. Inhale, lift back up to your staff pose. Use your core and go ever so slowly. Exhale, fold, tap your toes. Inhale, lift back up. Roll down. Reach the arms overhead. Inhale, lift up. Use the core. Go slow. Don't use momentum. Exhale, fold. Let's take 3 more here. Go at your own pace. It may be slower or faster than mine. That's okay. We'll all knee back in that seated forward fold once you've found about 2 more. Last one here. Seated forward fold, let it go. And slowly start to walk the hands back to frame the hips. And recline all the way down onto our backs. Here for good this time. Draw the knees into the chest. Hug your arms around your legs. Rock from side to side. Come back to stillness. We'll take a reclined shoelace. So the right leg is going to cross over the left like you're sitting in a chair. And start to bring the knees in towards the chest. Now for some of us, this may be enough. And for others, you may need to grab the feet. So the left hand's gonna grab the right foot, right hand's gonna grab the left foot. Start to pull the knees even closer in towards the chest this way. And you'll feel a nice stretch in that right IT band, and maybe even the hip flexor. So those muscles that we worked out today, getting a nice stretch, just feel really good. If you're not feeling it so much, start to bring the feet closer in towards the midline of the body and pull the knees even closer towards the chest. Any pain or tingling sensation, back off and just release the feet and let the knees stay crossed. One more breath here. Slowly release the feet if you have them and cross the legs. Plant the feet onto the mat and just windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Nothing too dramatic or too far. Just gently getting a massage of the back and of the hips. And we'll take it on the other side. So this time the left leg crosses over the right. Cross up the knees as much as you can. We'll all start by just bringing the knees in towards the chest. Again, some may feel it just right here. Others may need to grab the feet. Find wherever you can get this nice stretch in the outside of the left leg and maybe the hip flexor. Start to close your eyes if you haven't done so already. Slow down your breath. You may notice that your body temperature has cooled down and your heart rate's gone down. And we just notice these things as they pass along. Again, any pain or tingling sensation in the legs at all, release and just come into a modified stance of this. One more breath. Slowly unwind. And once again, if you plan onto the mats, gently windshield wiper the knees from side to side. And we'll take one round of a back bend here. So I'll be guiding you through bridge. If wheel feels more suitable to you, by all means, go ahead and take that. So if you're taking bridge, you plant the feet right underneath the hips here. And inhale, slowly lift the hips off the mat. Now the hands can have a few options here. You can keep the hands just nice and flat on the mat. You can interlace the fingers underneath the low back and stretch them forward. I like to bend at my elbows, spark my fingertips wide, and push the mat away with my biceps and triceps here. Allows me to bring my hips up a little bit higher. But any hand variation will work, whatever suits you best. Just hold this for 3, for 2, and 1. Lower the hips back down to the mat. And from here, bring the hands just to the side body. Lift the legs up towards the sky. Waterfall. Feel the low back press into the mat. And we're just going to hold here. Feel the blood rush away from the limbs into the body. You can stay right as you are, or you can also lift the arms up to the sky. It's called dead bug. Whatever suits you better, take that variation. Make your breaths just a little bit deeper. Take about 5 more breaths here in this pose. You may feel your legs start to shake, and that's okay. Breath in. And breath out. Bring the right knee into the chest. Lower the left leg all the way straight down the mat. Interlace all 10 fingers below the right kneecap. Give the right knee a nice big squeeze in, just as we did standing. And then we'll find a spinal twist. So the right leg crosses over the left side. Right arm reaches out, and the gaze follows. Back to center. Switch out the legs. Right leg extends long, left knee hugs in towards the chest. Interlace the fingers and pull the knee in. Left leg crosses over towards the right, left arm reaches out, gaze follows. Extend the left leg out long. Arms come by the side body. Staying here for your savasana. Thank you for practicing with me, whatever time of day this may be for you. I hope this practice has given you a little bit of ease and a little bit of exercise for your body and your mind. Namaste.